Peace and blessings, all glory given to he who lives forever and knows all things, the mighty just God of the heavens and the earth. Let peace and God grace fill you in abundance in this day, my brothers, and this day, my sisters. Now, this is your brother Jehoshaphat Israel here in the house that God has made. And the only reason why I haven't been here, family, is because I'm in mourning. But the most beautiful thing about this is when I was an unbeliever and I was walking out in the world and I didn't know your God and I was just living my life like anybody else. When death came in my family, I was scared, family. I'm not even going to lie to you. But when you grow up spiritually, when you grow up maturely in God, all old things pass away. And I'm not half and half with God no more. I don't believe in superstition and then believe in God. I don't believe in astrology and then believe in God. I don't believe in tarot card reading and then believe in God. It is only Yah, the Lord of hosts, the God of all creation and the firstborn, in who I will always put my trust and my belief and my time into. So when I was first coming into the word, and I really didn't know, because I had to do a lot of years of studying, family, but I lived my life when death came to my family, when death knocked at our door, family. It's an old saying in the world, and it says that death comes in three. And with the knowledge and with the time passed and my life with seeing all these things manifest, that's what I seen would happen. But now, since I believe in your God, it alleviates. I put my trust in him. When it's my time to go, it's my time to go, family. I'm not going to fear death, family. But before I knew your God, I feared death. Now, you must accept my apologies because my heart is still in mourning. My heart is in mourning because I lost somebody that meant something to me. The only one that I can count on supporting me. The only one out of all the people that I know, out of all my family members, out of everybody who I've had the pleasure to encounter in this last decade or something. This was the only one who had my back. R.I.P. Keisha Cole. Now, let's go ahead and finish where we left off at, family. Now, I can sit here and say to you, why shouldn't a woman exhort herself over a man? And it's no different than what the word says. For man is not from woman, but woman is from man. Man was created, Okay, for man is not from woman, but woman is from man. For the woman was created for the man. So basically, God, he just doesn't want a woman going above herself with a man being above her. Spiritually speaking, so the only one that is above me is the firstborn. You call him Jesus Christ, is Yeshua. He's the only one that's over me. So if I put a woman over me, that would curse me, family. That would actually bring curses and condemnation to my own very head, because the Lord is the only thing that is above a man, not a woman. Okay, now, last week I was asphyxiated on ministering and preaching over love, because it's so important that we have love inside of our lives, family. Love is a covering, family. You already was born in trouble. You already make mistakes. This is true, family. You're not perfect, family. You was born in trouble, family. You make mistakes, family. Loving is the only thing. And then what happens when, okay, you already got your trouble. You got to go through those things, family. You have to, family. But what about regular problems in your life, family? You already in trouble. You have problems in your life, and then you make decisions that's not so good. That's why for you to step outside of yourself and to love, family, I don't care about what all my other brothers and sisters are doing. God chose you to be a king. God chose you to be a queen. God chose you to be a priest, brother. God chose you to be a priestess, my sister. God chose you, sister, to be a priestess, to be a prophetess. Brother, he chose you to be a priest, to be a prophet, to be a king. So I don't care what my other so-called African Americans, how they so quickly to hate. And you know, a lot of my brothers that say, you're pointing the finger, you're pointing the finger at us. But it's a fine line, draw in the sand, family. You either is or you ain't, family. You either going, family, are you coming from, family? You either dead, family, or you alive, family. It goes back into the entitlement of what he taught us all, family. You either rich, you either poor, you either smart, you either dumb. There's a fine line that's drawn in the sand, family, and you gonna have to pick a side. You have to step apart on your own self, not to look and to act like the hatred and the evil that resides residency in some people's heart, family. It is most important for you to love those that you don't know, to give compassion and to give just a modest heart of respect to someone that you don't know. That same love of compassion will be repaid to you 7 times fold if you are willing to give it out, family. So, you know me, your brother, I'm trying to love because God, he saves me. He saves me all the time, family. He saves me from my problems. He saves me from my trouble, and he saves me from my mistakes. And all of this is provoked by love, family. They're gonna scoff, they're gonna mock, they're gonna ridicule, they're gonna shame you, family. But you are doing things in which your Lord has looked at you as his simple delight, family. The apple of his very eye is when he sees his child out there trying to express this great multitude of love, family, because it's going to cover you and yours, family. So, okay, what did the Lord say? Okay, now I wrote, the only thing that any of us can do is love. You cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of demons. You cannot partake of the Lord's table and of the table of demons. Or do you provoke the Lord to be jealous? So just by you playing wishy-washy, you're gonna draw him to jealousy, family. Just by you not wanting to love another person, you're gonna drive him to jealousy, family. Once more again, family. Okay. I said that why is the man not the tail? For man is not from woman, but woman from man. Okay. Now, okay, let's jump down a little bit. What are the spiritual gifts by God? Okay, number 1, some of our brothers and sisters have the word of wisdom. This is why, family, you can go to certain people. God has automatically gave them the spirit of wisdom as a gift, family. There's no way you can dupe. There's no way you can deceive. There's no way that you can lie to somebody who has the gift of wisdom. Number 2, knowledge. Some of our people have knowledge and they use it for all the wrong things. That's a spiritual gift. Some of them is going to use that knowledge to rob people. Some of them people are going to use that same knowledge to scam people. But God gave us this knowledge in abundance so we can share the word, we can bring to light all the things that was kept in the darkness on some of the things that we didn't never understand ourselves. So God gives some of us knowledge so we can shine the light on the dark and then bring back to front all of his nuances and a new eye. Number 3, faith. I know I have this one, family. I know one of my spiritual gifts is faith. And just because you can see yourself and you probably have 1 or 2, but you probably have 3 or 4 of these same gifts that God gives each and every one of us. It is up to us to use these same gifts. And we're not talking about talent, family. We're not talking about talent. Talent is completely different from a spiritual gift, family. Talent is singing. Talent is jumping and throwing a damn basketball, catching a football, hitting a baseball, you know what I'm saying, rapping, dancing. Those are talents, family. That is not a spiritual gift, family. So we have talents and we have spiritual gifts, but it still remains the same. Even with our talents, we're still supposed to glorify God's kingdom with our talent. Your talent was to sing. Well, you need to sing for God's kingdom. But then you see some of our brothers and sisters, they sing all those nasty, perverted songs about sex and murder and death. They're using a gift from God and perverting it, family. Perversing a spiritual gift. And I want my brothers and sisters to be aware of what is around you, what you have been given, and what you are supposed to do with these things. It's all on the edification, the glorification of his highest, family, only, family, for you to be able to shine in these gifts. Some of my brothers got the gift of knowledge, and I'm telling you, they sitting up there thinking about how they gonna scam people credit cards so they can get money. That knowledge that was given to my brother and my sisters over there was for them to illuminate all that stuff that was in darkness, to bring it to the light, to make people understand, family. Okay, number 3 was faith. Family, I always have faith in your God. Just like I said on my intermission that before I turned to God, if you would have said death comes in 3, I would believe you because I've seen it so many different times in my life, family. But through my faith, family, I'll be able to move great mountains, family. Through my faith, family, I'll be able to slay down all the jackals, all the hyenas, all the red dragons, all the black dragons, and any other thing that will crawl out of the darkness to try to implore itself on your brother. Okay, number 4, can you believe that God gives some people the gift of healing? That's why it's so important when you go look for a church, family, and to be and assemble, to find a church where you see all of these different spiritual gifts activating for God's glory on your Sabbath, on your holy day, family. So some people gift is to actual heal, family. God put the spirit of healing in that man or that woman, and all they have to do is touch you and pray for you, family. And it's no different than our master Yeshua healing the man at Gethsemane, healing the man at the crying pool. All the times that he lifted up people from them having the infirmities on their bodies, family. Anytime that he brought somebody back from the dead, anytime he heals somebody, it's all in us. I'm not just sitting here talking, family. I'm not just sitting here saying these words and it has no meaning. Oh, I got to speed this up, family. Okay, 5. Some of our brothers and sisters have the spiritual gift of working miracles, family. You are probably who I'm talking about, family. Some of our brothers and sisters have the gift of prophecy, family. They know what's going to happen, family. You need to find brothers and sisters who they spiritual gift is miracles, family. We have to find these people, family. Number 7, discernment. We need brothers and sisters who know how to discern, family, what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad. We need this in our lives. Number 8, the speaking of tongues, family. And number 9, the interpretation of tongues. Okay, I got to get going, family. But as long as your God gives me the strength, give me the power, I'll be back, family. If you want a longer version of me preaching, the only thing you have to do is hit my YouTube button. It'll take you straight to my page. Now, this has been your brother, Jehoshaphat Israel, here in the house that God has made. I got to get going, family. Peace and blessings be upon you all, and let God's grace, let his mercy be upon your day.